this is the crazy Canadian LEGO critic back again from a short trip to St. Thomas, the railway capital of Canada. And today, while I was there, I was able to pick up a small set. Well, I guess it's kind of a small set. Today is a LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp again. 4181 Isla De Muerta, 152 pieces. This is more or less the same value as the Fountain of Youth set, or Aqua de Vida. So this is going to be kind of a comparison review at the same time. Although I do not have the Fountain of Youth with me, it's been taken apart for parts or other things. I'm still going to be comparing it via minifigures and other things of my knowledge. So as you can see, our box here is the same size. There's our minifigures in our box. We got Jack going in to fight Barbossa. No, something's hiding in the back. We got Elizabeth. She doesn't seem too happy. There's lots of gold, lots of treasure. The back shows off some of the play features. Seems to be going to get some chrome gold pieces. Very nice. And there's a box. Instructions were superb, as always. First page, the creation of Barbossa, how to put on his sling. Random page, creating the little cavern. A total of 46 pages. And we got our screaming kid on the back, as usual. Alright, on to our minifigures. Now, if you remember from the previous set, Aqua de Vida, Fountain of Youth, we got 4 minifigures. Just like in this one, well, we got 3 plus a skeleton, so I guess it counts. The problem with Aqua de Vida, slash Fountain of Youth, was that all the minifigures, except for one, were either easy to get or kind of uncommon, except for the skeleton. In this set, however, we get 4 beautiful exclusive minifigures. So that's a plus right there. That's an excellent move from LEGO. 4 exclusive minifigures. So our first one is Jack Sparrow, and he's got a bit of a different face. Now, if you think that's just the beginning and he has his normal smile in the back, oh, you'd be wrong. He looks fantastic as always with his hair and his compass. He's got a bit of a smirk or a sneer on this time. And of course, if you remember in the film, he takes out one of the gold pieces and he gets the curse as well. So here we have him as a skeleton. And we'll put his hat back on, and there we go. He looks pretty cool as a skeleton, actually, with his bony teeth. Very nice. Overall, Jack Sparrow is a wonderful minifigure, and the addition of this exclusive version just makes it even more wonderful. Up next, we have Elizabeth Swan. This is the only set she comes in, for now. Hopefully, LEGO continues to do the Pirates of the Caribbean line, and we get to see more versions of Elizabeth, since right now this is just the one. And I really want to see maybe her in her outfit in the second film, or maybe even her in as the Lord of the Pirate Seas, or the Chinese Seas, I think it is. Singapore Seas, I believe it is. So, Elizabeth here, she has this wonderful new hairpiece that just got brought out with this line. It does look quite a bit like Keira Knightley. Just a smidgen. Of course, the medallion. Wonderful printing on the dress. And she's got an angry expression. Almost like a WTF kind of look. GTFO. The hairpiece is really nice too. It's used on a couple of other minifigures in the line. Serena, I believe, as well as this is gonna kill me. Give me a minute, I'll come back to it. Blackbeard's daughter, you know who I'm talking about, Angelina Jolie. Up next, the star of the set, definitely, Captain Hector Barbossa. Without a doubt, one of the greatest minifigures I've seen in a long time. Just the fact that Barbossa comes in the set is probably the main reason you want to get it. Because it's Geoffrey Rush. How can you not love Geoffrey Rush? He's an excellent, brilliant actor from Australia. He comes with an apple and a sheath for a scabbard for his sword, as well as his overall look of him just reeks Barbossa. Does have some back printing. He got a wonderful little amulet as well. And as a comparison, I actually have the other Barbossa with me. So here's the other one. And there's more navy uniform, and here's the other Barbossa with its leg intact. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And last but definitely not least, we have Barbossa in his skeleton form. And he's pretty menacing looking. I do like the inclusion of the new skeleton piece. Kind of makes him look a little bit more lively. As well as the boots. Yeah. The head's really cool. And as well in the set, you get 2 Barbossa hats. 2! 2 of them! So that's a really nice inclusion right there. It just makes this set so much more worth it. Because I know for a fact in a couple of years these hats are probably going to be wanted they're going to be sought after. So now that we've looked at our wonderful minifigures, we're going to do a bit of a fade out, and we're going to go on to our next part, which is the play functions. Okay, so before we go on to our set, I forgot to mention that there's a lot of special pieces going on here with your, you know, your extra pieces in the lot. You get an extra gold bar, which is in pearl gold for some strange reason. You get an extra compass, an extra flame piece, and an extra blue plume. That's about some other nice, helpful pieces. Overall, nice little lot, and let's go on to our set. So, of course, if you remember from the movie, Will and Jack, and Will seems to be off, maybe he's dozing on the ship, they come rowing in to the cave, but it's not really that possible. So we'll just pretend, you know, we'll pretend this is just a section or something. Maybe I don't know, can't get it through. Oh well. But, as you guys see here, there's a nice little mast. So we're going to turn our set around, and there's a nice little mechanism right here, which you tilt that, you push it in, and we'll see what happens. So Jack's rowing in, and try to get at, well, not really, it's just I'm trying to present this. Boom! And his boat gets smashed. You could probably put a minifigure there, and he gets hit by the tumbling mast. So it kind of represents kind of 2 scenes: the graveyard, the graveyard of the ships, and the Isla De Muerta. So it's a nice little inclusion. It wasn't really necessary, but you get a blue flag. Those are always nice to come by. And of course, if you guys all remember, in the film, the entire cavern was filled with gold. Lego does a pretty good job of representing that. There's nice little gold bars. There's pieces everywhere. Overall, the gold is just flowing, and it's a nice kind of eye catcher, especially in the box. And the box is just everywhere, and it's like, ooh, grab the box and take it home, mommy. Yeah, the gold just really makes this so much more fun, especially in mocking. We're gonna have a lot of fun mocking some stuff with this. So we'll give Johnny his sword. I know I call Jack Johnny because it is technically Johnny Depp, and Johnny Depp is the only man who can pull off eyeliner. Okay, while we're putting his sword back on, as you can see here, Barbossa is about to do the nice little blood ritual with Elizabeth Turner. I always found that kind of funny. Turner. Berries! Don't know what came over me there. So as you guys remember in the film, Barbossa opens up the chest, and there's pearl gold coins. We were promised chrome gold coins. Where are those? Kind of disappointing, Lego. But new pearl gold coins, which are a bit interesting. They come in increments of 1, 2, 5, and 10. You get an extra gold coin as well that I've thrown in there. I actually got a 10, so lucky me, yay! The chest itself is very nice. Comes with some really nice other gold pieces, including this really, really cool ore piece. Definitely can see some uses for that. I was almost going to make an Emerald City once, mini-scale Emerald City, but that never fell through. Using those in green. More gold bar pieces. I go, you promised us chrome. At least we got a chrome ore piece. And of course, as you guys remember, Jack and Barbossa fight off in the caves. And eventually Barbossa steps into the light and poof! He turns into a skeleton. That's pretty cool. That's a nice... That, I think, is probably one of the cooler features of the set. You know, it's simple, but it works. You know, although this side is definitely the more detailed side, it's got the gold, and it's kind of noticeable, it's still a really fun little function, and I think the kids are going to have a lot of fun playing with it. And so what happens? Well, I guess you kids get to decide at home when you purchase the set. Now, we're going to go on to the final image where I get to include some minifigures into the set and work on that and kind of make it a fun little scene. So I'll see you all in a couple seconds. Okay, so Barbossa and Jack seem to be fighting something off, and Elizabeth seems to be fending off Bellatrix. And the Dark Lord Voldemort seems to be found another way to remain eternal forever. So, as you can guys tell, I had a bit of fun working out, trying a scene for this, and I thought Voldemort and Bellatrix would add an interesting touch. And if you guys are wondering where I got Voldemort, I got him from the Forbidden Forest set. No, I will not be reviewing it. No, no, no. But I will have another set I will review with the Critic Craze. What do I think about the set? Well, it's definitely a bigger step up from the Fountain of Youth. A lot more fun to build. It was just overall leaps and bounds over that set. I mean, that set was just, there was not a lot of fun play features. There just wasn't a lot to do with it. This one just seems as though that it was done by an entirely different team. Do I have any nitpicks? There's no chrome. We were promised chrome gold coin pieces. But other than that, the minifigures are spectacular. The pieces are wonderful. If you haven't bought this set, even if you don't like Pirates of the Caribbean, you'll want to pick up Joffrey Rush. Joffrey Rush as Barbossa is going to be a desirable minifigure in the near future. I can just see that minifigure going for at least $20, $30 in the near future, and you missing out on him is going to be disappointment. It's like a big, huge disappointment. The problem is now, of course, you know, if they ever decide to release the line superheroes, you know, they're going to release a better looking minifigure, and it's just going to destroy everything. But other than that, definitely go pick up the set if you haven't already. It's a wonderful set. This is the Crazy Canadian Lego Critic signing off. Hoping you enjoyed this review, and I will see you all in the near future. See ya. Oh, and I almost forgot. I almost forgot to show the poster again. So here we are. We have Skeleton Barbossa with an apple fighting off Jack, Will, and Elizabeth, and there's lots of gold. Now that I finally finished that off, I will see you all later. See ya.